Hi friends, Linda here from a fancy homestead. We have a thunderstorm happening here right now. Do you see how lovely the light is? It's gorgeous. I actually wanted to work on a house because we have had a builder in and he has potentially agreed to take us on. He has a lot of work. He can book us in for the next spring because he has a lot of work to be done, and he's very busy at the moment, which is kind of good for a builder, right? Because he means he's popular. Yes, we have roof to be done. We have holes some in the roof, and we have ivy growing on the roof. So when we take the ivy off, some tiles will come off as well with it. We need gutters changed. We need some repointing done, and some of the bricks have failed. The previous remodels have happened, and they have happened with cement, while most of the building is done with lime. Well, all of the building is done with lime except for those specific spots where someone's gone with cement. And if you know anything about historic buildings, which I didn't know before, but now I do, you can't mix and match those two. The cement is too tough for the bricks. Okay? I have just finished my work. I wanted to work on a house, but I am wondering, because the house doesn't have electricity, is it too dark to work on the house? Because what I want to do is I want to take out all of the carpets so the floors can start to breathe and the moisture isn't being trapped in the carpets and under carpets and all of the other little bits. We're gonna do that today. You're coming along. Mark has said that he's gonna do some hoovering in the loft, so good for him. Some of the rooms do not have carpets already, and some of the rooms have them. I don't know if I can go upstairs in the loft and get the carpet because the stairs are made for children and I am not a child. I am definitely not a child. I'm way heavier and I am afraid to fall down. Someone's already fallen down on these ones. If you can see, we are missing some of the steps. It is raining and it is gorgeous. Have I told you that I love rain? Rain is the best time. The light is amazing. It's the best time to sit down with a cup of tea and a really good book and just like cozy up with a blanket next to a window. Perfect. And the rain sounds, yes. First one out of many. I think I will have a pile here. Bye-bye! This carpet is the fluffiest thing I have ever felt. It's so soft. That's not gonna come out of the corner. There is a bulge here where it is sinking down. I can't lift it off of the pins that are here and there. So we're gonna go by the door and try it that way. I have my way in, yay! I just thought that I need a knife or something to cut it so that I can actually roll it up. That means going downstairs again, like for the 5th or 6th time. These stairs are gonna kill me one of these days. Steep climb, let's just say that. I've been walking past this bathroom and I can smell something dead. It's a very specific, sweet smell, and I don't really want to open the toilet, just in case that there is something dead. I don't know what to do. Do I just ignore it and hope it goes away eventually when it mummifies? Or do I just continue with the carpets? I think I will just continue with the carpets. To progress with the house, Mark and I, well, we have come up with a plan that we are gonna do something in the house every other day. So Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays we're gonna work in the house, and Tuesdays and Thursdays we're just gonna chill so you don't burn out. But at least it will make things progress forward, right?
I had to get a mask because the dust is too much dust. Too bad.
Looks like sometime in the past previous owners have done remodeling, and they have taken out the lovely floorboards and put some kind of chipboard on the floor. I have lifted one of the pieces and next to a wall, and all of the crawl space in between the floors is filled with dust and plaster, basically plaster, as if they have smacked down the wall and all of the rubble is just between the layers of the floor next to the joists. So it feels like they just shoved all of the rubble in between in the floor space, which is not great. These stairs do look original though, because they have a lot of wear and tear on them as well. There is like woodworm, there's scratches, there's nail marks. You can see where people have walked for centuries and have worn off the wooden fiber on them. So that's kind of nice, like really nice. This door is completely unopenable. It was always jammed open, half open, and it has a lovely stained glass window that we thought was original, but unfortunately we have looked deeper into it and it's two pieces of film that have been glued over a window, over a glass, so you can see in between that the glass thickness, like you could see the mirror test, if you know what I mean. Have you done mirror test before? Let me know if you have done the mirror test. When you put a finger up to the mirror and you see your finger on the opposite side as if the glass is in between your fingers. Yeah, that's the mirror test. So that's what you can see on the doors, which is really sad because I really wanted a real stained glass doors. Really wanted them. At least I have really nice and lovely floorboards in the middle layer of the house, because on the top we have chipboard, in the middle we have lovely planks, lovely floorboards, and on the bottom we have cement. That's all we do, unfortunately. I was actually worried about these stairs and what kind of condition they would be, because each time I would walk down on them, some of the steps would move under my feet, and I thought that it probably was the carpet holding the stairs together. Thankfully it's not. No, but a couple of steps have cracked in half. So it feels really strange when you walk up and down them, because two parts of the step move in a different speeds. Like one of the parts bends and the other one bends later. It's so strange. I need a shower. I look like a fright. I have done the top floor and the second floor, half of it, the older building. Now I haven't done the extension yet. It is too dark up there to work now because the light's fading. I think it is getting down to something like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening, and we literally... The camera is making it lighter than it actually is in here because it's dusty, dusky, yeah. So it's definitely like a bit down. Actually, not having the mask on is really nice. I put it on because as I was lifting the carpet up, all of these particles that have been in the carpet was just raising up and I was coughing a lot. So yeah, mask versus 20-30-year-old dusty carpets. I'll finish it probably tomorrow and then I'll have 2 days off. Literally under these stairs is the entrance to the basement. It's literally like underneath here. Well, it's not really a basement, it's cellars. I have two. I'm still so happy about that I have 2 cellars, and I'm going to go and have a shower now. Look at that, it's daylight again. Yay! This is the pile that I pulled out yesterday, a bit higher than my knees. Today we are gonna do the other side of the house. I'm gonna mask up, straight off, gloves, my headset with murder mysteries because I love listening to murder mysteries or any kind of audiobooks. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. What do you like to listen to when you are doing stuff, you know, things around the house or in the fields or while working? I think this is just going to be such a great contribution to the house drying out. Air can circulate between the floorboards and through the rafters and through the joists. It is 5:45 I think at the moment, so I have about 2 hours of good daylight left. You can see it from the light and ambience that it is very overcast today. This room is actually a room I have wanted to be dealing with for some time because unfortunately, well, it was empty and abandoned. Someone broke in and, how to say it politely, went to the bathroom in the middle of the room. So I had it covered with sand. I just didn't have the urge to deal with it, but it needs to get out of the house. Seriously. Oh, it's so disgusting. And what is with everyone's obsession with putting carpets in the bathrooms as well? So much. Every bathroom in this house has a carpet in it. And that's insane. Can you imagine cleaning and that carpet around the toilet? Oh, no. You can actually see how nice the planks look like and how big the gaps are some places. There is a chipboard as well. It's weird, it's like in a small alcove thingy. It's in one place in the second floor. It's so strange. And there's a leak above it. So it's been raining inside, and because there's no floorboards, there's no gaps, and chipboard is just soggy and it has rotten the joists underneath. Especially in the living room, you can kind of see them in the corner where they have rotten. I showed them to you in the asbestos video. So that is exactly where the leak is above it. It's so strange. So there's planks, and then there's a chipboard. Why did they do that? I have no idea. Who would get rid of lovely floorboards, right? I wouldn't. I want to keep them. And another bathroom with another carpet in it. Yay! These are the third and the youngest stairs in this house. I think they are from 90s because we have plans that we found in the kitchen on top of the fridge that show that these have been drawn in by hand when the conservatory was built, and we know the conservatory was built in 90s. So we had a structural engineer come out and he looked at the joists underneath these stairs, and he basically said if you ever take these stairs out you need to put, I don't know how you call it, it's like a massive steel beam with a screw that supports your roof, because this would fall down. They have cut through the joists in here, and we found out that the previous owners apparently, take this with a grain of salt, wanted to create this into a care home because it has so many rooms. But these stairs don't have any handrails, and it's just a hole in the ceiling. So you walk in the corridor and suddenly you're walking down. It's weird. No handrails, no nothing. And there's another leak just above the stairs, as you can see, where the underlay is really, really moldy. It actually was growing mushrooms. There was some kind of white fungus, and I am so happy I took all of this out, because now the fungus will not grow. Yay!
I don't know if you can hear me, but I have done it all. We are done. Yay! What we need to do is carry it all downstairs now. Whoop whoop.
We are done. All of these carpets behind me. We'll need to go to the tip. We will need to load the car, and it's probably going to be more than one car load because there's a lot here. I am so hot. Guess who needs another shower? Because I can feel the little dust on my skin from all of those years of being dirty and being that. I don't know what is the obsession with putting carpets in the bathrooms, but thankfully all of the carpets were out. All I had left was under carpet. You know, the squishy stuff that muffles the sound as you walk. Yeah, had all of those. I'm so hot. I'm boiling. That mask makes you really hot. It hermetically seals. You can kind of see on my face that I have hermetical seal still on there. And I'm okay with that. It's fine. The next thing I need to do is take up all of the carpet grippers, because if you're walking there with shoes or with inside slippers and you step on those little nails, it's gonna be very, very painful. I am not gonna put you through that, and I'm just gonna go around with the wood chisel and a hammer and just try to take them all off and make a pile just behind you. One side carpets, one side carpet grippers. And I think I will have quite a few. This house is large and it has had carpets throughout everywhere. So that's gonna be fun. I'll probably do it until the end of the day when it gets dark, and if I don't need to film it, I can do it a lot longer. I can do it till 10 when I can barely see myself, my hands, because camera won't pick it up and the quality of the video will be really, really bad. It's already 7 o'clock. Took me longer than anticipated. 2 days and we have done this. This is impressive. Can you imagine how much moisture this would absorb and store inside of the house during the winter, because the house is not hermetically sealed and some of the windows are open and I can't close them because they're broken, quite literally broken open. And well, one of them is broken open and there was a bird that was trying to nest. Thankfully the nest had collapsed before we moved in. Second one is broken open because the ivy is climbing through it and it's literally pried the window open and it's growing inside. Third one we have is the one that the car drove into, a bay window in the front, and all of the window has shifted by about that much. So you can see outside. There's one up there, that's number 4. The handle's broken off completely, like someone smashed it off and it's open, so you can't pull it shut and you can't close it because the handle's gone. I think that's it. 4 open windows, not counting the ones you can't open because they physically are broken and they won't open, so you can't open them for ventilation. I hope you liked this video and thank you very much for all of your support and your lovely comments. It just makes me feel so nice to read all of the lovely replies and all of your concerns about all of the mold. Probably has some of there as well. I was concerned too. Believe me. Yes. Thankfully there's no more asbestos. Thankfully there's no more asbestos in the house. I shall see you next time. Bye friends!